So, starting a new project. This is an 1100cc A-series mini engine and a gearbox from an 850, I think. They're pretty well rusted out inside. So, we're going to build a special lightweight engine. So, let's get this in the shed and get started. Oh! Whoops. Welcome back to the shed quarters. I'm Jeff, and in today's video we start the Bitza build.
Yes!
I've got my favourite hoodie on again, but I'm about to change it over for a fresh shirt. Because new build, new shirt. Like them feels.
Yes,
Shed corgi time. Fresh shirt, ready for a fresh build. So, the Bitza. I'll run through what we're planning, and in that video I mentioned it was going to be having an A-series engine in the front, well, for now, and so we better get started with that. So, give you an A-series, and here we have it, a conglomeration of parts. It's my A-series engine made up of many vehicles. So the rocker cover is from an 850. The cylinder head, I'm not quite sure what it's from. The engine block is from 1100 Moke. Most of these other additions are probably 850s and other uneventful vehicles. The gearbox, I think it's from a 997, but it definitely wasn't a Cooper, so yeah. Nothing real eventful in this collection of parts, so it doesn't matter that we customize everything within an inch of its life, because now we're going to be modifying this all, making it a lightweight engine that will hopefully support 1000 horsepower. Bet you're wondering how that's going to happen. What's going to be more surprising is the vehicle is going to be all-wheel drive. So I think what we're going to do is get this engine block. Now, as you can see, nothing moves at all. It's all seized, and yeah. So we're going to pull this apart, and then it's all going to get bored out a lot. Alright, so we've got a few hammers, and well, we're going to see if we can give this a bit of a tap and get it to move at all. So if we can get it moving, it'll make it a lot easier to pull apart. So, nope. Nope. Nah. That's actually got it moving. It did actually move a couple of millimeters, which is lucky because I'm not sure if I could pick up the next hammer. Alright, so now we need to, now that it's moved a little bit, that means all 4 pistons have moved at once. So I've got to take these little tags and hammer them back out straight. They're the little retainers to stop the bolts from moving inside the engine, and then we should be able to start disassembling this. So I'm using my very best chisel. So alright, let's get some odd size spanners and see if we can undo these. This was nasty. But I promise, no chrome sockets were harmed in the disassembly of this engine. Let's just take this and clean it up a little bit more over there.
It's going away out nice.
Now that we've finished decking the block with the Scotch-Brite wheel, we're going to hone the bores. Well, that looks right. Now to do the others. Now, as you can see, this block is rough. Now, that's okay because we've got to do some machining work to this, but like I said at the start of the video, this is going to be a lightweight engine when we're done with it. So, yeah. Time to start machining. Now, when you're machining something, you want it clamped down nice and tight so it doesn't move, because you don't want any accidents and slip-ups and take out a little bit too much material in the wrong spot. So, that's all tightened down. Now, this is in aid of weight reduction, because lightweight engine makes it lightweight, right? So I've got a couple of marks here where I'm going to take a little bit of material out, and yeah, so file, hacksaw, no good. Now you may think that I've just destroyed this block, but that was a great big lump of cast iron. That was heavy. And well, it's supported at each end, so should be fine, right? So now we're going to take a bit more weight out of this by turning it into a 3-cylinder, because you've got 3 exhaust ports, so that just makes sense. And well, yeah. Now, as I said, we're going to be turning this into a 3-cylinder, so there's only 3/4 of the rotating mass in there, so it's lighter. There's 3 exhaust ports on here, so that just makes sense. So how we're going to do it is we're going to put a boring tool through. It's 3-inch. Now, we want it to go in here, but there is 3 bolts here. Now they're the ones that hold the cylinder head down, so we don't want to lose those. So I'm just going to mark around those. So there. Now I can line up this in the center of those 3 holes. Just mark that in the center of the hole saw. So it's nice and even gaps, nice and precise in the center, and then hit with hammer. Perfect. Now this is a rather boring process, but it has to happen. That's all cleaned up, ready to go. Now we just need a new liner for it, so off to the drawer of future projects. And here we have it. One new cylinder liner. Well, it fits. Perfect. Won't even need to deck it after it's welded. Let's glue it. Alright. That looks alright. Now that it's tacked in, I'm just going to reassemble the rotating assembly and see how it fits. Yeah, not too much stuff in it. Yeah. Still good. Beautiful. Good thing is, switching over to a 3-cylinder, we can just decide which piston we don't want to keep. That one should be alright. Alright, so that's the deleted one. So we just need this one and this one. A lot of big lump of silicon on that. Apparently this engine used to leak at some point. Silicon everywhere. There we go, perfect. Put some bolts in. Alright. We're going to need some caps for those other ones too. Oh, they all look the same, don't they? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's put something together. Doesn't want to go. Yes. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, con rods. Yeah, clean enough. Bit of assembly lube. Slap it in the hole. Yep, don't want to damage the crank. This one has to go a certain way because he's new. Right. That was the dodgy one. Let's put this one in. Very good. And number 3. I don't think it really matters which way they go in, as long as they go in right. Perfect. There we go. Make sure you got caps on them. Any cap will do, right? One for you too. Oh yeah, that'll fit. Slap a couple of bolts in. Beautiful. Just like it's meant to go together, hey? That's right. Yeah, close enough. See, get rid of the chrome socket, do it properly. Perfect. Ah, I got those con rods in backwards. Perfect. Ah, there we go. Now it spins. See? Beautiful. Just like the ball. Ah, we seem to have a problem. It's kind of a 2.5 cylinder, I guess. He's always at 0.5. Well, alright, that hasn't quite worked, so I think we're going to start from scratch with this block. We're just going to delete everything and come up with a new design. So that's going to be a lot more cutting, so I better get a start with that. I'll pull this out and we'll go from there. Alright, let's do some more cutting. Alrighty then. Well, that sucked. However, I do have my lightweight engine now. Yeah. This thing weighs in at 15 kilos now. I'm pretty sure I can get another kilo out of it with just grinding and cleaning up. Now, I started out as 30 kilos just for the block. With the rotating mass, it was about 47. So that's a bit of a weight saving. I do think I can get another kilo or so out of it just by cleaning it up and a lot of grinding, but I don't really want to do any more grinding in my shed because, well, I have destroyed this place. Like my brand new work shirt, it's looks like one of my worst work shirts, and I don't know if it's going to wash out without rusting. That's fun. Like every surface in my shed now has a coating of iron powder on it, so I'm glad I was wearing a respirator for pretty much all of that. There is a set of rusty footprints leading out of my shed now as well, because well, it rained. Anyway, that's it for this. It is pretty much what I was originally planning. The 3-cylinder mod, that was just an impractical joke that took an extra week to film. And well, where we're going with this now, because this was the original plan to gut the entire thing, is we're getting all the parts of the mini engine and we're bolting the whole thing back together, minus all the internal structure. Now, I have reasons for doing this, and I will definitely share them in an upcoming video, but for now we're just going to leave it at this. Now, I also have to get the cylinder head and put it on a mill and gut it completely, because they have to match. And well, once I've got that done, the gearbox is going to have all the cogs removed, and basically the entire engine is going to be bolted together as a case with nothing in it, because reasons. Now, I will let you in on that soon, but for now we're just going to leave it at this. Next video will be a little bit more interesting, and we'll probably shine a bit more light on what's going on here. But for now, yeah, we're not making a 3-cylinder. It's not going to be an engine even, but it is definitely going in the front of the car, and the car is still going to be all-wheel drive, because I've got a cunning plan. But for now, that's it for this video. As always, customize everything. Let's get some B-roll of Shed Corgi, because he's not been allowed in the shed while I've been doing all this.
Hey, what are you doing, Thorgy?